Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, who is Raphael Leraux, your resident rapping VTuber here, and today I'm gonna be checking out an artist that I think I've heard one or two songs of before on my daughter's playlist, on my 9-year-old's playlist. I'm not entirely sure though. The name sounds familiar. Well, it looks familiar reading it. I believe the artist is Beabadoobee. I don't know how to really, I don't know if it's pronounced differently, but it's spelled out like Beabadoobee. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard one or two of their songs on my daughter's playlist, but I'm really not familiar. So I'm going to be checking them out for the first time. If y'all didn't know, I just be going with whatever the hell YouTube has on their front page. And from what I'm seeing, this song was dropped about a week ago, week and a half ago. So we are gonna be checking this out. I don't really know the genre. I know my daughter listens to a lot more like mellow pop, so I'm assuming this is gonna be kind of in that vein. Yeah, let's check it out and see what we got. This is Beabadoobee with Coming Home. You do the dishes, I'll carry the load. You've always known just what to say. Right off the bat, first impression, her voice is so angelic. She has such a beautiful, soft voice. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I can definitely see why she is on my daughter's playlist. My daughter's really big into more mellow, jazzy type of pop, and this falls perfectly in line with that. This is so calming. And then even with the lyric video with the little pastel blue and the letters that aren't really crisp, like this is a very intentionally chosen font, and I really dig it. Like it's working really well with the song. And I'm sorry if I'm coming home too late to sit and watch you slowly waking. I don't know if I have any other pretentious film nerds out here watching this, but if you are a insufferable pretentious film nerd like myself, this song is very heavily reminiscent of those late 60s early 70s black and white French films. Like if you know the very specific vibe that I'm talking about, like this has such a French art house type of vibe to it that I can't really put my finger on a specific artist. But yeah, this is really heavily giving me those old school late 60s early 70s French black and white film vibes, and I am here for it all the way. And I'm sorry, sit on a plane, only shows that we're miles away. Yo, this song is so fucking pretty, man. Like the lyrics give such a beautiful depiction of just longing almost. I mean, I know this is gonna sound hella cliche and stupid, but this song genuinely feels like a hug, and I don't know how to describe it further than that, but it is such a comforting sounding song. Okay, yes. I absolutely loved that. That was so good. But yeah, this was so beautiful in every way. I mean, the lyrics were very simple. There wasn't too much flowery language. There wasn't too much flexing of lyrical technique. It was very just, this is what I'm feeling, and I'm putting it directly out to you in the simplest terms, which as a songwriter can be so powerful. This is definitely a song that I'm running back a bunch of times. I am going to be listening to this so much. It is going to be just burrowed in my head. And I'm going to be real. I want to check out some more of her work, man. Okay, so this is another song that I found of hers. This is an actual music video. This is called Take a Bite. I have no idea what to expect, but if it's anything like the last one, I'm expecting something super chill and relaxing. Okay, I was not expecting the early 2000s soft rock vibe. I'm digging it though. First off, I love her voice so much, and it works really well with this style of music. But from a songwriter's perspective, the way that she carried that melody was so smart. The da 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 da. What that does when you're going up and down like that in the melody is it is creating something that is going to become infinitely more catchy. When you have jumps in the notes or when you have little runs like that, it becomes so much more memorable for some reason. Like your mind tends to get stuck on that. So as a songwriter, having that right at the beginning of the verse is a really smart move because it's going to make people pay attention even more right away. Yeah, see, it's so catchy. Okay, I am absolutely loving this song. There are so many smart choices in the songwriting and the way that it is crafted. Like the little pause that we had before going into the chorus right here. What that does, and I know that I speak about this so much when I'm talking about songwriting, when you allow a little bit of time to breathe, what you're actually doing is you're building a little bit of anticipation in the listener's mind without them even realizing it. So you have that little split second where you're allowing them to exhale, and then you hit them with the chorus. It is going to become more memorable. It is going to be more catchy. And on top of that, sonically speaking, having those highs and lows is just so powerful. There are some genuinely smart, brilliant choices being made in just the way that this song is crafted already. I'm one verse in and about to get to the chorus, and there is so much about it that is just well done. The thing that is really getting me is that she has such a soft, whispery voice, but she is writing this song like a belter, which normally does not work. Structuring a song against your vocal range typically doesn't work because the artist will try to sing it in that way. And if you don't know what I mean the way that this chorus is written, da 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 da, like it's that type of chorus, or the way that it is written is typically the way you would hear somebody with a much more powerful voice. Like for example, like you could hear somebody like Kurt Cobain essentially yelling it. You could hear somebody like Chad Kroger, somebody with a much more gruff voice. That type of chorus works much better with those types of voices. But the way that she is still singing it, the way she sung the last song, very soft and whispery, it's working, and it normally doesn't, and that's blowing my mind. That guitar in the background is so good too. Just that simple da-na-na. It works really well. It's very attention grabbing. But on top of that, it works really well to break apart the sections of the song. Like as soon as it hit, you knew, okay, that chorus is over, the verse is starting. But yeah, the thing I think that is making her songwriting style and voice work so well is the fact that the instruments are not as heavy as they would be if they were doing this same exact song with a belter. The drums feel very, I don't want to say muted, but they feel very, very soft. They feel almost like if you were to put a towel on top of the snare and it muffled it just a little bit. That's what I'm getting with the drums. Like they're just slightly muffled. They're not hitting as hard as they normally would. And the same with the rest of the instruments. The guitar isn't hitting you so much as it is tapping you, and it is complementing the softness in her voice, which is only elevating it to a much better better position, as opposed to clashing against it or even burying it, which is typically what happens when somebody with this type of voice tries to write and sing this type of song. Yeah, seeing again just that little bit of time to exhale before the chorus, it's so good. And one thing totally random that this is giving me a lot of Nana vibes. If you've seen Nana, if you know me, you know that is like a property that I'm completely obsessed with. But this is giving me like Black Stones vibes. Like if Nana and the Black Stones were to be performing in like modern time, I feel like this is something that you could possibly hear from them. Ooh, this bridge, I love this. The way that it came in and just started so seamlessly, that was beautiful. And I love the harmony in this bridge. This is so pretty and a perfect way to cap off the song. Okay, yeah, this was so good, man. Okay, so that was Beabadoobee, and I am so in love with this woman's voice. It was so beautiful. And just that juxtaposition between the two songs was really, really interesting. Like it definitely made me want to listen to her even more, because you had that very soft, comforting first song, and then you had this one, which it was still very soft, but it had a completely different type of energy and feel to it. Like I could almost hear a nu metal band playing this with much more energy and much more aggressive vocals. Like the way the song was written like a nu metal song, but it was sung in the same way that her first song was sung. That same very soft, jazzy voice, which I think was just a brilliant choice. The way that they structured the song, the way that they mixed it so that she's not getting buried under the instrument, she's not getting buried under anything, but it's actually complementing and lifting her up. Yeah, I rock with this so heavy. I really enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of this, of both of these songs, and I'm actually looking forward to checking out more of this artist. I want to hear a lot more from her. So thank y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed listening to these songs as much as I did. Please make sure that you support the artist. If you liked her song, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Chop it up with me. Tell me what you liked about the song. Tell me what you didn't like. Tell me any critiques you have of it. Please, and tell me more songs from her if you are a fan of hers. Tell me more, because I want to check her out and do a much deeper dive into her discography. Thank y'all so much, and I hope that y'all enjoyed it as much as I did.
Missing you feels like a song with no chorus. Song with no chorus. Missing you feel like a song with no chorus.
Look, the bed right, she square tight. We blind in the headlights. We high, hit a new heights. Breathe out, bit a new life. And we finna paint a picture like Picasso. Got my baby and I feed it like Kylo. And no one finna eat it like a Tylo. Got my shorty so divine like Tylo.